Hey guys, it's Tricky Nick here, and today I'm once again joined with another guest, Reese.
Over on my channel, I also make Mario-related videos along with some other Nintendo content, including Zelda, Pokemon, Animal Crossing, Smash Bros, and more. So if you're interested, make sure to check it out.
Since you guys loved Luigi's Mansion 3 vs. Super Mario Odyssey, I thought it would be fitting for the sequel to be their predecessors. Super Mario Sunshine and Luigi's Mansion were released for the Nintendo GameCube in the early 2000s. Luigi's Mansion was not only a launch title for the GameCube, but also the first game in the Luigi's Mansion series. While Super Mario Sunshine wasn't the first in the 3D Mario series, it was very different than Super Mario 64. Today, these two games are going to battle to the death in an all-out brawl. The sections for today's battle are graphics, sound, innovation, and gameplay. Gameplay is still worth 2 points, as it's the core of every video game. Anyways, let me know if you guys are satisfied with the changes I've made, because if not, I'll be sure to adjust them. Also, please remember this is just our opinion, so if you disagree, that's okay. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe for more Nintendo content, and check out Reese's channel with the link in the description. If you want to suggest some battles to me, be sure to join my Discord server with the link in the description. Now, without further ado, let's begin the battle of the blatantly boisterous brothers. The clash of crazily creative franchises. The brawl of GameCube gamers. The war of sunshine and darkness. Super Mario Sunshine vs. Luigi's Mansion. Now, I know Super Mario Sunshine received enhanced graphics in the Super Mario 3D All-Stars, but we're going off of the original games, not any ports or emulators. Starting with Super Mario Sunshine, the models in this game are nicely detailed, and not just polygons slapped together like in Super Mario 64. The water and lighting graphics look incredibly beautiful for the time, and they even still hold up today. But there's a huge problem with the graphics of this game due to an effect that Nintendo added. There appears to be a haze effect that was added to the game to show heat, but it ends up making the whole screen look so blurry. This was fixed in the Super Mario 3D All-Stars, but unfortunately that's not what this is based on. For Luigi's Mansion, the game was a launch title, so Nintendo's development team was not as well versed in the GameCube engine. This gave Luigi's Mansion some more polygonal models compared to Super Mario Sunshine. Despite this though, the graphics of the game were still pretty good. In fact, so much care was put into the graphics that one designer spent literal months just designing the graphics for the dust. Despite this immense amount of care put into Luigi's Mansion's graphics, they just aren't as well crafted as Super Mario Sunshine's. So that means Super Mario Sunshine gets the point for having more impressive graphics.
This matchup is going to be a close one, because both of these games have some beautifully written scores. Super Mario Sunshine uses several instruments and sounds that remind me of tropical environments, such as steel drums and synth. This makes the world of Super Mario Sunshine not only look like a relaxing place, but also makes the player feel relaxed. The boss music is very upbeat, so even in stressful situations, I'm never feeling stressed, unless I have my volume down. The Il Delfino music is also a pretty catchy song, but after that, there's not much else. There are no memorable tracks from the game, and that's about all we have for Super Mario Sunshine's soundtrack.
The detail put into the soundtrack of Luigi's Mansion is unmatched by Super Mario Sunshine. The title music is super ominous to get us into the mood for a spooky adventure. Then, throughout the whole game, the music manages to be spooky but fun all at the same time. Not only are there extremely catchy tunes like Egad's Lab in the title screen, but there are little unnoticeable sounds that had immense amount of effort put into them. For example, when Luigi is in the hallway, he will whistle to himself to try to calm himself down. When he begins to get stressed, the humming changes to match his emotions. Little details like that make the Luigi's Mansion soundtrack crush Super Mario Sunshine's. This new section will cover what each game did to innovate their respective series. Starting with Super Mario Sunshine, despite having a couple of elements from Super Mario 64, the game certainly looks much different than its predecessor. For one, Super Mario Sunshine has an extremely unique story. Mario is vacationing on Isle Delfino when Bowser and Bowser Jr. begin to wreak havoc, and Mario must stop them. Voice acting was added to the game, and Charles Martinet finally got to talk as Mario. He also spoke in Hotel Mario, but we don't talk about that. This is still the only Mario game with extensive voice acting, but that might not be a good thing.
I've got something difficult to tell you about.
Isle Delfino is also home to a plethora of new enemies and NPCs, such as the Piantas, Sandbowheads, and Snoozakoopas to name a few. Speaking of Isle Delfino, this place is chock full of new levels to explore, my personal favorite being Pinna Park, an amusement park where we fight Mecha Bowser on a roller coaster. This was also the debut of Bowser Jr. and the death of Koopa Kid. Rest in peace, Koopa Kid. But the most innovative part of Super Mario Sunshine is Flood. Flood is one of Professor Egad's creations that Mario wears on his back, essentially acting as the Cappy of the early 2000s. Flood gives us numerous new ways that we can control Mario, making platforming much easier and loads of fun. Some might say that Flood makes the game too easy, but there are sections where we don't have him, so we still have the challenging platform sections that we've come to know and love from Mario. Overall, Super Mario Sunshine is vastly different from Super Mario 64, with some good and some bad changes. On the other hand, Luigi's Mansion is a totally different story. Since Luigi's Mansion is the first game in the franchise, everything it does can be considered innovative. From the premise of the game, the story, the enemies, the character designs, the boss fights, and even the music, everything had to be crafted meticulously since it was all brand new. All of these new elements made for Luigi's Mansion were fantastic. Since Luigi's Mansion was built from the ground up and Sunshine already had some things to build off of, Luigi's Mansion gets the point here.
Since this section is worth 2 points, the battle comes down to this final section once again. Super Mario Sunshine is a very unique Mario game when looking at the rest of the 3D Mario series. The most obvious addition is Flood, Mario's robotic companion. This device uses water to propel Mario in all directions and spray water at enemies. There is a catch to having all of these new ways to move. Mario must constantly refill Flood with water, so he isn't too overpowered. The game still features the classic 120 collectibles in the form of Shine Sprites. Shine Sprites can be collected in multiple ways. Some can be found in the various areas and boss fights, others require you to complete a platforming level without Flood. But the most annoying way to collect them is through blue coins. Blue coins are the collectibles that are scattered throughout the map. To obtain Shine Sprites this way, we will have to find 10 blue coins and trade them for a Shine Sprite. The problem with this is that there is no blue coin counter, and the blue coins are very difficult to find. Nevertheless, the collectibles are mostly fun and provide you with a beefy game. Moving on from that though, Mario also fights many unique bosses, such as Petey Piranha and Mecha Bowser. While some of these enemies are fought twice, their fights remain unique. One thing that I would say is that Bowser's fight is a little underwhelming. It's surprisingly easy since it's basically just ground pounding with Flood. Then there's King Boo's casino boss. We don't speak of that. Overall, Super Mario Sunshine added a lot of new features, but some more negative.
When it comes to Luigi's Mansion, the story is certainly more unique than Super Mario Sunshine's, simply because it is brand new. Luigi and his new companion, Professor Egad, enter a haunted mansion and must fight ghosts to save his brother Mario. This involves Luigi fighting normal ghosts like the Blue Blaze and the Purple Puncher, and boss ghosts, such as the infamous Chauncey and my personal favorite, Mr. Lugs. Common ghosts are types of ghosts that Luigi fights throughout the entire mansion. Portrait ghosts are essentially boss ghosts, and Luigi must fight each one to progress through the game. To capture these ghosts, we have to use the Poltergust, a device used to solve puzzles and suck ghosts up. But then, we have the ringleader of them all, King Boo. This new character to the series is the main antagonist, and Luigi has to fight him at the end of the game. I really like this final fight, because you can rip Bowser's head off. This game is super fun, from the spooky innards of the mansion to the ghosts of every area. Everything is just so charming. But unfortunately, this game suffers from a huge problem. Due to the fact that this game was originally made to display the GameCube's capabilities, it's extremely short. An entire playthrough of this game can be completed in about 4 hours. This lack of content makes the game fall short of its full potential. So that means our winner is Super Mario Sunshine! Super Mario Sunshine defeats Luigi's Mansion with a final score of 3-2, taking the graphics and the gameplay sections of the battle. Yet another very close battle ends with a victory for Mario. It just came down to the core of the games. Luigi's Mansion at its core was simply made to showcase GameCube hardware and have an interesting launch title. Super Mario Sunshine was so much more than that. The game was meant to be an expansive sequel on an already well-established series. Luigi's Mansion just could not compete with that, and so it fell short of victory. Anyways, that's all for today's game battle. Comment down below what game battles you'd like to see next. If you guys enjoyed the video and you want to see more Nintendo content, be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.